Brothers of Wrestling podcast. Just book it.
Welcome back to the Brothers of Wrestling podcast with your host Logan
Hayden.
and we bring you another episode of Just Book It. Today we have got our first 4 SmackDowns and 4 Raws, and then the first pay-per-views of the year. I really like some of the stuff that I've got going on. I know Hayes likes the stuff he's got going on. I got some very, very cool things happening. I've took some people in some fun directions, so I can't wait to talk about them. Do you want to say anything else before we get started here, Hayden?
Yeah, I just want to say on the last episode we did our fantasy draft, got our pay-per-views all taken care of, title belts all taken care of. Just go back over it on Raw. I have the WWE title, WWE Women's title, the World Tag Team titles, and the Intercontinental. I had to remember which one I had there for a second. Which means then you have the World Heavyweight, the WWE Women's, or wait, you have the World Women's.
I have the Women's World. Yep.
Yeah, sorry. And then the United States and WWE Tag Team Championship. And then my general manager, Eric Bischoff. Your general manager was
William Regal.
William Regal, that's right. Okay.
All right, well, let's kick it off here with the Just Book It January edition. Very excited. Raw week number 1. What do you got?
Okay, so for my debut episode of Raw, I'm kicking off the show with John freaking Cena.
Makes sense.
The GOAT comes out. He announces that he's going on his farewell tour for this whole year. This is going to be the last time he wrestles. He comes out. He says that his plan is to go after the WWE Championship, and that he expects to be the greatest champion of all time. Out comes the Viper, Randy Orton, to interrupt. Calls out Cena, says that he, never really should be considered a GOAT because Randy Orton was the one that's been the one to take him down.
That is true. That is true.
So Randy's saying that he's going to be the WWE champion and that he's going to run John Cena's farewell tour to the ground quickly.
Sassy.
So while those two are standing in the ring staring down, we have Eric Bischoff come out. Okay? And Eric Bischoff comes out and welcomes everybody to a new era of Raw. He's excited to see where everything goes. And he's excited for Cena's farewell tour. And he's sure that everything's going to go so smoothly for Cena. He also announces that we will have the WWE Women's and the WWE Championship in 2 separate title tournaments.
Ooh, I love a good tournament.
That are coming up that will both be decided at New Year's Revolution.
All right.
So he announces that, and he wishes John Cena luck
in the tournament. Mean it.
So now we have our first match on Raw. It's the first round of the WWE title tournament. We have the phenomenal AJ Styles coming out, and we got Seth freaking Rollins.
Ooh, what a banger.
So we're having a hot opener to the show. So we got AJ and Seth, get a little back and forth, classic wrestling. AJ goes for the forearm. Seth dodges it, hits him with the super kick. He goes for the stomp. AJ dodges it, and then hits him with the a Pele kick.
Ooh.
I'm giving him a little bit more athleticism.
I was going to say, he doesn't do that much anymore.
he can hit it still. And then sets him up and hits Seth with the why am I blanking on his finisher?
The stomp? Curve stomp?
No, not the curve stomp. AJ.
Oh, the Styles Clash.
The Styles Clash. Oh my goodness. The Styles Clash. Hits him with the Styles Clash. Pin Seth. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
AJ Styles is moving on to the WWE tournament.
I like it.
Now, next match on the card. The WWE Women's Title Tournament. First round match. We have Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton.
Ooh, okay.
So starting off, a couple young faces. They go back and forth, nice back and forth match, but it all ends up with Tiffany hitting the what's she call it? The prettiest
moonsault ever. Yep.
on Bianca and gets the win
Oh
to move
wow, a
on to the
little
next round
upset
of the
there.
tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to push some younger
All right,
faces.
all right.
So now we got a backstage segment. Eric Bischoff's in his office, and he announces that next week the uh, World Tag Team titles and the Women's U.S. title will both be the first ever champion will be declared on the second edition of Raw.
Okay.
So he's getting us amped up for that. And now we're on to the main event of the card. We have the first round WWE title tournament match. We have the Viper Randy Orton, and he's going against the underdog, Sami Zayn. We got a little bit of back and forth action, but it ends up with Sami going for the kick, missing, and Orton hitting that RKO
Hmm.
to put him away.
Poor
And
Sammy.
just then you hear the
No, he's coming
Yellow
out.
Doom. Cena comes out to the stage and he stares down Orton. Orton standing in the ring
Whoa.
staring at him. Cena does the "You Can't See Me," and then out of nowhere, Drew McIntyre
What?
Claymore on Cena knocks him out, setting up their match for next week, and that's how the show
Wow.
ends with Drew McIntyre standing over Cena.
Wow. What an
So that's
ending.
the end of the debut edition of Raw. Now we'll kick it over to your SmackDown debut.
Wow. What an ending to Raw. Well, I went a little bit in depth with everything here. I have more matches than you and segments than you, so we start with
You
the
got
opening
to got to keep it clean, buddy. Short and sweet.
we have the opening segment of SmackDown. The arena's popping. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. The lights go down, and all of a sudden, if you smell the Rock's
Right.
music hits, and he comes to the ring. He's doing his catchphrases. Everything you love about the Rock, he's doing. This isn't Final Boss Rock. This is just regular. This is movie star Rock.
Yeah, it is the Rock show.
And he's talking about he's got a huge announcement that he's going to make, and his huge announcement is the World Heavyweight Championship will be crowned tonight. Somebody will leave tonight as the world
Ooh.
champion. But as he's getting ready to say the participants in a ladder match, by the way,
Oh God.
yeah,
Jeez.
he's bringing the hot stuff. As he's about to say the participants, all of a sudden, Punk's music hits, and he comes
Oh,
out, and we
great.
know how Punk does not like The Rock very much. And he comes out, he's talking about how Rock is a bald fraud, and how
True.
he's gonna who gave him the authority to make these matches. The Rock doesn't have the authority to do this. And Punk's going on and on, talking trash to The Rock. Rock's going back at him. And then all of a sudden, let me talk to you. LA Knight comes down to the ring.
Oh goodness.
His music hits, and he comes down saying Punk has no right to talk anything. He doesn't have a right to run his mouth when he hasn't won anything since coming back to WWE. He has no right to say anything. And then as they're battling, Jey Uso's music hits, and everybody's yeeting. It's a yeet party here on SmackDown. It's going
Your whole
crazy.
roster coming out at the beginning of the show.
Jey Uso comes down to the ring and he says he's the only one who's been the world champion this recently. So he's got the right to be the world champion right now, and Rock should just give him the title. Everybody's going crazy, and then The Rock finally gets control of everything. And he says, well, before everybody interrupted him, he was going to say that all three of these guys were going to be the participants in the match anyway. So
That makes sense.
Punk jumped the gun. He got too crazy, and then it called everybody else out.
Now he's kicking him out.
No, they're all three going to be in the match, and then Rock says, "If you smell what the Rock is cooking," and then the segment ends.
I like how the Rock's. I thought William Regal was your general manager.
He is,
Rock's
but
just taking over your show.
no, but that's the only time we're going to see the Rock for a while.
Oh, okay.
But I just needed a big pop for SmackDown to open.
Oh, Rock.
So we transition from the opening
Money
segment in the
hungry.
ring back to the backstage area. William Regal's in his office talking to Carmelo Hayes, and they're discussing potential U.S. title opportunities. When Austin Theory interrupts, why would Austin Theory show up? He's demanding to know why
Probably lost.
the first SmackDown of the year isn't built all around him. He's the
Makes
it
sense.
factor. He's the guy, at least in his head.
Hmm.
And he's complaining to Regal, wondering what's going on. And Regal says, well, if you want something to do, just go to the ring and find out. So Theory goes to the ring. The first match of the night, he's got no idea who his opponent's going to be, and then the lights go down, and all of a sudden, the ruler shows up. Oba
Okay.
Femi is Austin Theory's mystery opponent, and he's
It's a
hitting the
nice call up on
strut.
day one.
He's hitting the strut. The crowd's going ooh ooh with his music, and it's I mean it's legendary. Oba Femi, he's a killer. He comes
He's a
down to the ring,
ruler.
and this really isn't much of a match. Theory's stunned. He had no idea Oba was going to be his opponent. He's shocked, and the aura is off the charts for the ruler. Just it doesn't get much more awesome than Oba Femi. So we get to the match. Oba starts off just swatting away Theory like a bug. Theory goes after him, doesn't do anything. Theory tries to chase him again, Oba picks him up, fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. Oba wins.
You're burying your future on your first show.
I never said Theory is my future.
He said it.
Yeah, he said it, yeah. But I never said it. Oba wins the first match, and we go backstage where Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan are talking.
Gross.
They're having some conversations, and then all of a sudden, from out of camera view, Rhea Ripley approaches. And she
Oh,
looks at Dom, she looks him up and down a little bit, and then
love
she turns her
triangle.
attention to Liv, and she says, I haven't forgotten what you took from me, but in an Australian accent. And
Yeah, that was real good effort there.
I can't do an Australian accent. And then she walks away, and Dom and Liv are left wondering what she could have meant by that. There's many different things that she could have meant by that. Well, it's very mysterious from Rhea. But the second match of the night,
Part of that
DIY,
Mysterio bloodline.
DIY versus Fraxium. Little tag team
Ooh.
action. Gargano and Frazier start the match off. They're doing their flips. They're hitting high flying moves, high impact moves, going crazy. Gargano tags in Ciampa and he takes control of the match, beating up Frazier, working over Axiom. Axiom gets the tag in, the hot tag in. He picks up the pace, hits a Spanish fly on Ciampa. 1-2 kick out. Little premature action there. False finish. And
Never
then
want
all of a
that.
sudden, as everybody's down in the ring, as Axiom and Ciampa are down in the ring, the Profits come out. The Street Profits come out. And they distract Ciampa. Axiom hits the golden ratio. 1, 2, 3. Fraxium wins. But why would the Street
Man,
Profits come out to distract DIY?
that WC must have a Hofty right now. Goodness.
This leads to DIY and the Profits arguing after the match. Nobody's can get a word in. Everybody's just yelling at each other, and then all of a sudden they start fighting. So DIY and Profits are brawling back. They're going backstage up the ramp to Bax Gorilla through into the backstage area, and they're all into like the one area backstage where everything gets filmed, just like where all the cases are for equipment and stuff. And they run
Hmm.
into the guns. The machine guns are just sitting back there, eating some catering, not knowing what's going on. And then Champa looks at Saban.
Tacos.
Champa looks at Saban. He slaps him, and then all three of them. So it's a three-way fight back there. Everybody's going crazy. Regal and security come in, trying to get order restored, and Regal angrily, in a British accent, which I can't do also,
Hmm.
says, "If you three want to
Hello.
fight, you can do it in the ring next week." So he finally restores his order, and then we go to our first championship match of the night, the Women's Intercontinental Championship, a triple threat: Roxanne, Lyra, and Asuka. Roxanne and
Okay.
Lyra start going after each other. Asuka gets in and goes after Lyra. The heels are working together on Lyra for a while. They're working her up. They're beating down. They're doing the typical heel thing. They're working the limbs. They're doing that kind of stuff. Asuka's hitting some
Hmm.
crazy kicks and stuff. And then Lyra is able to get free, take Roxanne out of the ring, and her and Asuka then go after each other for a little bit, while Roxanne takes that advantage, the heel advantage, and kind of rests outside and gets recuperated a little bit. So the match goes on for a little bit. Asuka hits the mist on Lyra, and she's flailing out of the ring. She's panicking because she got this green mist on her. And then while Asuka is staring at Lyra, Roxanne comes in, hits the pop rocks on Asuka. 1, 2, 3. Roxanne's the new champ.
Oh wow. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, Roxanne is the new Intercontinental Champion. So
There
after
you
all
go.
that chaos, we go back to William Regal backstage, and
Did
he's
he get
calmed down.
control yet?
What?
God. I said he needs to get some control over
He's
himself.
got it. Everything's back to normal. Everything's calm now. He's backstage. He's calmed down after the tag team fiasco. When Cody Rhodes shows up, the American Nightmare backstage.
Did
And
someone pee in his tea? Poor Jericho peeing
and
his tea.
Cody wants to know why Regal allowed The Rock to announce the world title match in the first place. And why he wasn't included. Why was Cody not a part of the triple threat? Why was Punk and Jay and LA Knight? So Regal's starting to
That's true.
explain to
I
him,
thought that was weird.
and then Oba Femi shows up
Okay.
right behind Cody. And he tells Cody that his time in the sun is almost up. The reckoning is here, and nobody is safe. Oba leaves, and Cody tells Regal to make the match for next week.
God.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cody versus Oba. I know they just did that in real life, but Cody versus Oba? Ooh.
On a random SmackDown?
On a random SmackDown. I know.
And you got ladder matches?
I got
over there?
ladder matches.
Is this an Attitude Era?
And then we get to the main event, the World Heavyweight Championship ladder match, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. Yeah. Punk and Knight start going after each other. Jay gets involved, attacking Punk. Jay takes Punk outside the ring, and they're running him into the ladders because you know got the standing ladders up. And Jay throws Punk into a running ladder or into a standing ladder. LA Knight gets out there and he starts going after Jay. We're getting some classic yeet yaz where you get the yaboos, but it's the yeet yaz. The good stuff
Yes.
like that. All three are
great.
getting their big moves in. They're hitting each other with ladders. Maybe even a chair comes out at one point.
A chair.
Maybe it's not TLC, but maybe.
All right.
So
Table?
Knight's the first one to bring one of the ladders into the ring. He sets it up. He starts to climb it, but Punk goes after him. They meet at the top, and Punk and him are fighting on the top of the ladder. Jay, all the while, is setting up a table in the ring because he knows somebody's gonna get hurt.
It is TLC.
It's not TLC.
Rock didn't know what he was doing. So just made it TLC.
he hasn't been in the business for a while. He didn't know. Knight
asked his
rocks
buddy
Punk
Nick.
with some punches, but Punk is able to push Knight off the ladder and he falls through the table. LA Knight done.
Good.
Poor LA Knight. So
I
then
don't feel bad for him.
Jay gets up to the top of the ladder to meet Punk to make sure he doesn't pull the title down, and they start going after each other, pulling punches at each other, and Punk grabs the championship while it's hanging, and he hits Jay with it, knocking Jay off. Punk unhooks the championship belt, and Punk is the world champion.
I was about to say, you make Jay the champion the first
No,
night.
I'm not that crazy.
The IWC's Hoffy is going to end those.
Punk's music plays, and he's the new world champion. He's celebrating the top of the ladder. He's holding the championship up,
Boo.
and then
Boo.
Roman Reigns music hits. Oh my God, the air in the arena changes. The energy has shifted. The tribal chief is here. He enters the arena, stands on the ramp, holds up the ones, and the show fades to black.
I feel like you're just watching WrestleMania.
What could this mean? Roman shows up on the first SmackDown? Man.
I assume it means he wants to go after CM Punk's title.
And we throw it back to week 2 of Monday Night Raw.
Okay, so now we're back. God, that was you're a wrestling fan watching these shows, man. You're burnt out after that first week. That was something else. Okay, now we're on the Raw, week 2. We're starting out the show hot with our World Tag Team Championship. First ever World Tag Team Championship match. And we got a 4-way going on. We got the New Day.
Ooh.
We got the War Raiders.
Ooh.
We got Alpha Academy.
Nice.
And we got the Lucha Bros.
I love the Lucha Bros.
Going at it. We got classic tag wrestling. Here we go. War Raiders using their power, taking out all the teams. Otis comes in, hits a worm. You know, classic stuff. Turns into a finisher fest. And then it looks like the New Day is going to cheat their way to win, pin the War Raiders, but then comes Penta. And he flips, hits the move. Phoenix hits the does he do the 450? I can't remember.
I think it is 450, yeah.
That's a 450, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he spun more than that. Hits Woods with it. 1, 2, 3. Lucha Bros, first World Tag Team
Nice. That's the right
Champions
decision.
on Raw. Starting out hot on the show. Then we move on. Next match on the card, we got another first round match in our WWE title tournament. This time it's Damian Priest taking on Sheamus.
Ooh, okay.
So we got a nice little brawl going in
Meat
this
on meat.
match. Yep. Sheamus hits his classic hammers on the chest.
10 beats of the Bowery, I think is what it's called.
10, that's what it is. I can't remember. I knew it was 10 beats of something, but I couldn't remember what it was called. Damian Priest hits the move. We end up getting a ref bump in there.
Oh, classic ref bump.
Where Sheamus was going for the bro kick. Damian dodged. And then
the ref got hit with a bro kick? That's a poor ref.
No. Nigga hit the bro kick.
Okay.
He just dodged it, but then Damian went in and hit him from behind. Doesn't he do that spinning heel kick?
I think he does a spinning clothesline, actually. I don't think he does a spinning heel kick.
It's the clothesline?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if Damian did the heel kick or the clothesline.
I think he does
anyway,
clothesline.
so he hits it, and he bumps Sheamus into the ref, knocks the ref down. So we got laying there. Damian's going to set up for the, is it the arrow?
It's just a razor's edge. I don't know what he calls it.
Yeah, I know. It's the razor's edge.
Yeah.
I forget what he calls it.
I think something
He's
with
going to set
an
that
arrow,
up, but Sheamus blocks it. Sheamus is setting up the road kick. He's running in. All of a sudden, sliding in the ring, Bronson Reed.
Bro, what?
Obliterates Sheamus.
Oh, ruining a good match.
He just takes him out. Hits the tsunami on him. Rolls out of the ring. Priest didn't even know it happened. Priest gets up, looks around. Sheamus is out cold. He hits his razor's edge on him. And then the ref gets back in. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is moving on the tournament.
Bronson.
Priest leaves. Sheamus is laying in the ring. And Bronson didn't leave. He came back out. 2 more tsunamis.
No, it's already been enough.
Picks up Sheamus. You think he's getting ready to leave? Hits another one on Sheamus.
I can't believe this.
Sheamus is laid out. They have to bring the medical team out, and they're carting.
Sheamus, it's week
Sheamus
2.
off.
Sheamus, come on.
And then Bronson Reed attacks him while he's on the stretcher. And starts beating him on the stretcher. And then Sheamus is laying on the stretcher. Bronson Reed jumps onto the apron, hits his tsunami onto the stretcher.
Where is the security? Where is Bischoff in the security? Get this.
Bronson Reed's too big, man.
Get the tranquilizer that Kurt Angle had. Get the tranquilizer gun.
Take him out. So Bronson takes out Sheamus.
Unbelievable.
Sheamus is out cold.
Why would Bronson do this?
Bronson Reed leaves smiling. Then we get to the back, out of the commercial break, and Bischoff's in the back talking about how he was pretty impressed with what Bronson Reed did.
No, of course he was.
That was
slime
ball. That was a pretty way to make your mark and get into good graces of Bischoff. So he says that he might have some room for Bronson Reed moving up on the old Raw roster here.
Shady business on Raw.
So, but then when Bronson Reed leaves, in walks Finn Balor.
Ooh.
And Finn Balor says that he wants a chance to become a champion here on Raw.
Makes sense.
It doesn't want to be wasting his time. So Bischoff says he's going to have the perfect opportunity next week because every person on the Raw roster, every man, I should say, is going to be involved in the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal.
Ooh, a Battle Royal.
So next week we're going to crown our first Intercontinental Champion. It's going to be in a Battle Royal. So he told Finn he's going to be in it. He's going to have Bronson Reed. Every guy on the roster, besides the ones that are in the title tournament,
all right,
are going to get a chance at the Intercontinental title next week. So after we move on from that, we get our first WWE Women's title match of the night in the tournament for the first round. We got Jade going up against Bayley.
Ooh, okay.
We have a good back and forth. Jade uses her power. Bayley uses her veteran experience, gets out of some moves. Hits the Bayley to belly. He thinks she has her. Jade kicks out. Jade starts taking her, starts beating her up, taking advantage of her. She's going to get ready to hit a power bomb. But she goes over, she tries to lift her up. She's too close to the ropes. Bayley hits the ropes, and they both flip over the top, kind of a la Batista Cena.
Okay.
From the Royal Rumble. Flip over the top rope, and they both go to the outside. The ref starts counting. 5, 6, 7. Both of them are trying to get back up, but they're all woozy from what happened. They both try to get in the ring. He counts to 10 before either of them can get back in the ring. We have a double count out.
Wow. In a
They're both
tournament
ticked
match?
off. They're freaking out. They're both yelling. And then Bailey and Jay just look at each other, and Jay just smokes her with a clothesline.
Okay.
And then Jay lays Bailey out. Ticked off that she got taken out of this tournament so quickly.
Well, what's going to happen with the tournament now? It's uneven.
We'll have to keep
I
watching to
know.
find out now, won't we? So now we got a double count out. So Jade and Bailey are both gone. Then we go back to the back, and Bischoff's talking to AJ. He congratulated AJ on moving on in the tournament. He's happy that AJ looked like he's kind of looking like his old self again,
Nice.
back in their old days in TNA. And in walks Seth Rollins.
Ooh. Just beat him
Seth
last
Rollins
week.
is ticked that he felt like he was cheated by AJ and that he didn't get a fair chance at this title tournament. So Bischoff says, well, you know, you're going to have to prove yourself. Maybe in the Intercontinental title Battle Royal, you guys can both be in it and see if you guys can do anything in there. So Seth says his main goal is going to be to eliminate AJ in the Intercontinental title tournament. So then we move on, and we have the first ever Women's U.S. Championship match. We have Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and Tiffany Stratton.
Mm.
Okay, she just won her match last week, but Bischoff's giving her a chance to go for some gold early.
He's picking favorites.
So we have a nice fatal four-way. You know, Alexa's hitting her moves. Naomi takes over. Chelsea's hiding on the outside, trying to wait for her chance to get in there. She finds a moment where she rolls up Naomi, but Naomi kicks out and then lays her out. And then Tiffany comes in out of nowhere and actually rolls up Naomi and gets a quick pin. And Tiffany squeaks out and it takes the U.S. Championship
Wow.
out of nowhere. No one saw that coming. And now Tiffany is in the Women's Championship tournament still and has the Women's U.S. Championship.
Man, Eric's
So
got favorites. This is crazy.
She's making out pretty good here. So now we go up to our main event. We have in the backstage, we have John Cena. He's talking to my old buddy, Todd Grisham's back there. He came out of ESPN retirement to talk to Cena. So they're talking back there. Cena says that he wants to make this farewell tour memorable and that he's out here to do whatever he can to win these matches and to do it for the fans. And that the sneak attack Drew did to him last week, he's going to show Drew that he picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Yeah.
So we go out to the match. Drew's super arrogant, confident. He doesn't respect Cena. He knows that he can beat Cena. Cena's past his prime. They go back and forth. Drew's hitting huge moves. Cena's not really getting any much offense. And then he misses the clothesline, hits him with the protoplex right into the five knuckle shuffle.
Ooh.
Does the you can't see me, goes to move for the move, but then Drew hits him with a belly-to-belly overhead slam.
Nice.
So then Cena's down. So then Drew's setting up for the Claymore. He goes for the Claymore. Cena dodges it. Then hits him with the I'm calling it the FU.
Oh, jeez.
Just letting you know.
All right.
Because that's what it is. Hits him with the FU. Goes for the pin. Drew kicks out. He sets up another one. Misses. Drew hits him with the Claymore. No. 1, 2. Oh, Cena kicked out.
What a near
So
fall.
Drew's going to set up again. Oh, he didn't get him. He didn't get him. So Drew's setting him up again. Claymore. He misses again. But this time Cena caught him. And he goes and hits the STF. He's got him in the STF. Okay. Drew's going to tap. Drew's going to tap. And he gets the ropes.
Oh, Drew.
So, man, this match is going crazy. So Cena's looking for another FU. He picks Drew up. Drew backs off, pushes Cena on against the ropes. He's going for the Claymore again. Almost hits it. Cena dodges again. Hits him with the FU. 1, 2, 3. Cena did it. Beat Drew. Survived. He's celebrating, pointing to the crowd.
All right.
And he turns around. RKO.
No.
Out of nowhere. Hits the RKO. Orton stands over him. Then he falls to his knees. Gets right in Cena's face.
I can't believe this.
And he is making it his mission to end Cena's farewell tour.
He's just trying to go out happy.
And that's how the show ends.
Unbelievable.
So now we're back on to SmackDown Week 2.
Darn Randy. Well, we cut immediately. Show opens with, like, you know how the people walk backstage from their cars and stuff. We get
Mm-hmm.
we get CM Punk walking
Oh,
into
great.
the arena from the parking lot area, holding the title. He's got a smile on his face. He's all happy, but he runs into the waiting arms of William Regal, who's ready to greet him.
Great.
And Regal tells Punk that Roman wants that championship. But Punk says he doesn't care what member of the family gets involved or who comes after him. He's going to beat them all. And then Punk walks away. And then as Regal's standing there, Carmelo Hayes walks up. Because he's not happy with how the conversation ended about last week with the figuring out who's going to be the U.S. champion, all that kind of stuff. So he walks up and he's
Nothing
asking
happened.
about, wait, what?
Nothing happened with Carmelo.
I know. He's frustrated. So he's
Yeah, got
asking Regal
ignored.
about the U.S. title. Regal says he's in luck because the championship is going to be decided tonight.
Well, that works.
Yeah, so Carmelo got what he wanted. And we head to the ring for the first match, Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky.
Ooh,
A little
nice
bit of a
match.
banger. Stephanie and Io start off hot. They're hitting all their big moves early out the gates. They're moving real fast. Stephanie gets the upper hand. She attempts the devil's kiss, but Io gets out of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Didn't hit it. Io now has the upper hand. She's moving on Stephanie. She's got Stephanie rocked. She's reeling. She goes for the over the moonsault, but Stephanie reverses it, and now she's got her in the devil's kiss. Ah, ah, ah. And she hits the SVB, which is her other
careful, Booker.
which is one of her finishers, and then the corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Stephanie beats Io.
Nice.
We go backstage. Jey Uso in the locker room, taping up his wrists, taping his fingers like he normally does, when Kevin Owens walks in. Kevin says that it sucks Jey Uso didn't win the title. He knows how Jey feels. But then he says
Sarcasm.
but then he says he wishes that Jey did win. Because then he could beat Jey easily for the title.
Makes sense.
And then Kevin says, I guess I'll just have to beat Punk then. And he walks away. And
You
Jay's
got
just
a lot of snippiness in your backstage. Things.
I got a lot of guys that do that kind of stuff.
You got a lot of attitude on your side.
The third, we move to the other backstage area, another backstage area, where Io's walking. She's holding her back of her neck and all that kind of stuff, and she's holding her ribs. And Rhea walks up, and Rhea asks how she's feeling. Io says she's okay. Rhea asks if Stephanie's going to be a problem, and Io says no, she just got the better of her, but she'll get her next time. And Rhea says okay, and walks away, comforting her friend.
Mm-hmm.
And we go back to the ring for the triple threat: Johnny Gargano representing DIY, Montez Ford representing the Street Profits, and Chris Sabin representing the Guns.
Oh, hail Saban.
Yeah. So Gargano starts off by attacking Montez. They go outside the ring. Sabin sees that, and he starts running for a suicide dive and hits on both of them. Sabin grabs Gargano, and they start going after each other outside. He goes, and then after he takes out Gargano, he goes and grabs Montez, throws him back in the ring, and we get some back and forth stuff. The match is going on for a little bit, and we see a ton of high flying moves as you would always expect from these guys. Montez is hitting crazy high flying moves. Sabin going crazy. What?
I said now we're talking.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's what you would expect from a match with these three guys. High fly, crazy, good moves, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see Sabin hit he calls it the shell shock, right? That cradle thing that he does.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that's what he called it. So he hits that on Montez, but Gargano breaks up the pin at 2. Sabin, hold on, I wrote this small.
You need your readers on.
Yeah. Oh no, I see. Sabin he goes after Gargano, but Gargano fakes an injury. He fakes an ankle injury or something.
Heel turn.
And DIY's already heel.
Oh, okay.
And Gargano, he fakes his an ankle injury, but he rolls up Sabin 1, 2, 3. Gargano steals the victory. Not injured. Faked it.
Wait.
What?
DIY was heel.
Yeah.
Last match?
Yeah, DIY's been healed the first 2 weeks.
Who'd they fight?
Fraxium.
But why'd they get distracted?
Because the Profits distracted them, and the Profits don't like DIY.
Oh, the Profits are faces though.
They're tweeners.
Okay. That just confused me.
Sorry,
I was I'm assuming if you were getting distracted, you were going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
face. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I get you. I get you.
That's why I assumed that. But okay, that makes sense.
So after Gargano is celebrating, laughing at Saban for falling for the fake injury,
Mhm.
we go to William Regal backstage, and he's talking to Austin Theory because Theory's back in his office. He's trying to say it wasn't fair that he had to match up against Obafemi. He didn't know Obafemi was going to be his opponent. He wasn't prepared.
I'm about to send Bronson Reed over there to take him out.
Regal says, "Okay, well, how about next week you face Obafemi again? This time you'll be prepared." So Theory looks shocked, but he reluctantly agrees.
Theory needs to stop talking.
And then we get to our third match: Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi. The American Nightmare
Obafemi's gonna
music
get tired.
hits. The Obafemi's music hits. The aura is off the charts for both of these guys.
Yeah, I can see that.
Cody goes right after Oba. He's not waiting. They go for a collar elbow tie up, but Oba clearly has the power advantage. He tosses him to the side. And I wrote
Please
this
tell me
before. I wrote
Cody
this
starts
before their
walking
Saturday
around.
Night's Main Events match. So if this sounds familiar, I didn't copy it.
You copied it.
No, I wrote it before.
You sent it to WWE and they just
They copied me. So Cody gets back up.
Kobe.
He looks a little taken aback by the power advantage that Oba has, but he shakes it off like Cody does, and he gets ready to go. He does that little jaunt around the ring.
Old man walk.
And then they go for another collar and elbow tie up. But this time Cody's experience gets the upper hand, and he kind of does like a switch headlock thing, and then like a hip toss, and gets Oba and takes him down to the ground. And Oba looks a little taken aback, like he wasn't prepared for Cody to have such experience. And now we get the match going. Now Oba and Cody are hitting
on,
big
Oba.
moves.
Oba.
He's not taking Cody for granted anymore. He's putting all of it into it. And both men eventually are down in the ring. They're both exhausted. But Oba looks like could go for another hour. You may think he's exhausted, but he looks like he'd go forever. Okay. Cody's breathing heavy. He's tired. He's feeling the effects of this war he's been through with Oba. Cody tries to go for a Cody cutter, but Oba catches him and tosses him down. He picks him up, hits him with the fall from grace. 1, 2, 3. Oba wins.
Huge upset.
Huge.
Oh, Cody should retire. Bye, Cody.
Back to the backstage area.
Nice knowing you.
We've got Dom and Liv talking.
Oh, they need to stop talking.
When LA Knight walks by, Dom starts trash talking and making fun of him for how he lost, and how Dom would have won if he was in the match. And LA Knight walks up to him, doesn't say anything, slaps Dom across the face, and then says, "Prove it next week." Yeah. And then he walks away. He walks to Gorilla. And Liv, Dom's on the ground because he's holding his cheek and everything. Liv goes down to comfort him and help him. So we go to LA. The camera follows LA Knight after they take the quick look at Dom on the ground, and we follow LA Knight to the ring for his match against Jey Uso.
Oh, okay.
And we get some yeets. We get the crowd's going crazy again. Everybody's eating.
Yeet versus Yaz.
Yeah, versus the Yaz.
Yeet,
You'll see that in here.
Yeah.
Jay starts with the upper hand. He's getting some big moves. LA Knight reverses, takes the advantage, starts putting the boots to Jay on the ground, and he picks up Jay, but Jay starts throwing punches.
Oh.
He goes back, and they go back and forth. We get the yeet Yaz. We get the yeet. Yeah, yeet. Yeah. And Knight eventually gets the upper hand, goes for the BFT, but Jay reverses into a super kick. He goes to the top rope, hits the splash for the pin, but Kevin Owens comes out.
Yeah.
He comes to the ring. He breaks up the pin, getting LA Knight DQ'd because he attacks Jay.
Okay.
And then Owens attacks both Jay and LA Knight, but he hits Jay with a pop-up power bomb, and he's doing that crazy, like slapping his face, getting crazy. And
it's like Psycho Kevin.
Yeah, Psycho Kevin. And he just stands over the top of Jey Uso in the ring as we cut to like a commercial. And then we come back for the main event. Oh, no, the fifth segment, excuse me. We come back to the
It'd be funny if it was Snap into a Slim Jim.
That would be funny. Maybe it is. You know what? That's what
Jay
the commercial
and LA
was.
Knight are out.
Yeah, that's what that commercial was. So we go to the fifth segment. Austin Theory, he's talking backstage, and he found Ludwig Kaiser.
Why is he still talking? Did he learn anything?
He's talking to Ludwig because Ludwig is listening to him. He needed somebody to listen to him, so Ludwig happened to be the guy he found. And he's complaining to him about how Regal is crazy and how he's setting him up for failure and he's bullying him basically for having him fight Obafemi all the time. And then we get CM Punk walking by. Just casually walking by, and he stops because he overhears Theory complaining. He stops and he says, "Don't worry, kid, it'll get better." And he walks away. But in the background, as Theory's complaining to Kaiser, we see a shadowy
Triple H.
figure stalking Austin Theory. And
Man, he
that
has no luck.
that shadowy figure is Uncle Howdy.
Austin Theory should just stay in his hotel room.
So we go from seeing the shadowy Uncle Howdy figure to the main event, United States Championship match, Fatal 4-Way, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Pete Dunne, and Dragon Lee. Yeah, crazy.
International flair.
Yeah, especially with Gable. The match starts as hot as it can
Mexican.
be. As hot as you can start a match with these four guys is how hot it starts. We got bodies flying everywhere. People are going crazy. Dives are happening. What?
ECW.
Yeah, people are going crazy over the top rope.
Bodies hit the floor.
Flying over the ropes. Everything's happening. Hayes takes Dunn out of the ring, and they're going after each other. So Dragon Lee starts fighting Chad Gable. He hits some big high flying moves on him. And we go on, we get back and forth between all four guys, switching between who they're fighting. We get deep into the match, and Gable's in the ring with Pete Dunne, trying to pin him after he hits a Chaos Theory on Pete Dunne, pins him, but Hayes comes in and breaks up the pin after taking out Dragon Lee, and he goes for the nothing but net on Gable. 1, 2, 3, Hayes wins the title. New U.S. champ. And
wow.
we end the show with Hayes celebrating with the championship.
Makes sense. You're pushing him the most.
Yep. And we go to Raw, week number 3.
I like it. That was a good way, good feel good show.
I like Austin Theory just being he's around the whole show just complaining.
Austin Theory needs to just go hide somewhere. He's got no luck over there. All right, moving on to Raw week 3. We start off the show with Eric Bischoff in the ring. He's talking about how the last 2 weeks of Raw have been great. He's excited to see where we keep building, and he's excited to start building towards New Year's Revolution.
I don't know. He's got some agenda. I don't like it.
He says that he wants to try to build the best pay-per-views because Raw is the #1 show, and that he plans on making sure that everyone knows that Raw is the #1 show. So tonight we have a couple really good semifinal matches in our WWE title tournament. And he also announces that next week, the 2 winners of those matches will have a contract signing in the main event.
Love a good contract signing.
To set up the match at the main event at New Year's Revolution.
Makes sense.
So he says that other stuff tonight is the Intercontinental Tournament. And he also has a big surprise to announce tonight.
Ooh, that's not going to be good.
That he's excited to showcase and bring Raw into the mainstream light.
If he's excited for it, it can't be good.
So then we start out with the WWE title tournament semifinal match number 1. AJ Styles taking on the Viper Randy Orton. Good back and forth match. 2 veterans going back and forth, hitting their classic moves. Pele, elbow. Orton's hitting the drop kick. He's hitting the concussion DDT. Hitting everything. These guys are scoop slam all day. The walk around the park stomp.
Nice.
They're all hitting their best moves out here. But then it ends up Orton's going for a superplex. AJ knocks him off the top rope. AJ gets down. He's going for the flying forearm. Phenomenal forearm. Hits the ropes, jumps, RKO catch in midair. Orton with the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Unbelievable.
Orton is moving
this
on.
This guy's a menace.
Main event at New Year's Revolution for the WWE Championship. So Orton's celebrating, and then he looks at AJ and he's like, you just wasted my time in here.
He wouldn't.
So he walks to the corner.
No.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about that big boot to AJ.
He wouldn't actually pull the trigger.
Taking out AJ, making his life easier on Raw. And that's when we hear, doot,
Yes, all right.
Coming out, slides in the ring. Orton's freaking out. He goes for an RKO, pushes him off against the ropes. F you. Cena stands tall,
Nice.
celebrating. Orton's laying there in pain. Cena helps AJ up, and Orton scours and runs to the back, ticked off that he
All
couldn't take
right,
out
that's
AJ.
what I want to see.
Then we move on to the for another first round match in the WWE Women's Title Tournament. We have Charlotte Flair taking on Alexa Bliss. Pretty basic match here, back and forth, but Charlotte ends up locking her in the figure eight after a spear. Alexa taps out. Charlotte's moving on in the women's title
Okay,
tournament.
okay. No
Then
friends
we
for them.
see no, not friends. Charlotte's the queen at this point. Hold on. I said Alexa. We'll have to cut that part out. Stupid thing. Anyway, so then we go backstage. We got Cena helping AJ back there. He takes AJ back, and then Eric Bischoff comes up to him. Eric Bischoff tells Cena that he's not super happy that Cena's getting himself involved in things that weren't really his business out there.
Of course he is.
Cena says, "Hey man, I'm just trying to help AJ out. There's no problems there. You know, it just Orton's trying to take over what's happening around here, and Cena's not going to stand for that stuff to happen out here." Bischoff tells him, "Well, Cena better focus on his own problems, because tonight when he goes one-on-one with Damian Priest, it's going to be a no disqualification match."
No, that's not fair.
So Cena goes, that doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. I was going to beat him anyway. That's fine. I'll do it. So Cena leaves. Bischoff looks at AJ and says, "You got lucky tonight, kid, but don't expect it too much longer." And when Bischoff leaves, Seth comes up to AJ, and Seth goes, "Oh, you got lucky, AJ. Too bad you couldn't pull off your win tonight." And AJ goes, I'm still feeling pretty good. Maybe I can take you out in that battle royal later tonight in the Intercontinental Championship." And Seth goes, "Yeah, I'd like to see you try to do that.
Whoa.
But I don't think you have the ability to do that." And then Seth laughs and leaves.
Sassy.
So then the Intercontinental Championship is on the line, first one ever. In the Battle Royal, all the main guys are out there, minus guys like Cena's not out there, Orton's not out there, Priest isn't out there, he's got a match later. We got all the main guys on Raw out there. Kind of starts out normal, all the lower level guys are getting eliminated, tag team guys, Otis, War Raiders are gone, guys like that. New Day get eliminated. We got Pentagon out there, he gets thrown out. Seth's in there, he's knocking people out of the ring. Finn's out there. We got Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn are fighting in the corner. Bronson Reed's laying people out, throwing people over the top rope. Then it comes down. You got Seth, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn, Finn, Bronson Reed, and all in the ring.
Man.
They're all fighting. They're all trying to take out Bronson Reed, and all four of them get Reed eliminated.
Oh.
Then AJ's music hits.
Ooh.
Hits the ring and goes straight for Seth, takes it, clotheslines him out, goes out with him.
Wow.
They both go out. Seth's gone, and they start brawling at ringside.
Yes, that's not
Seth
gonna be happy about that.
runs away, trying to get away from AJ. He runs to the backstage. So we're left with Finn, Braun Breaker, and Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker's going for the spear, hits Finn Balor with the spear, turns around. Sammy hits him with the what's he called? The
Luva
dragon?
kick?
No, what's his power bomb?
Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb?
Blue Thunder Bomb. I always forget what that was called. Hits him with the Blue Thunder Bomb. He's trying to throw him out. Braun holds on. He grabs Sammy and pulls him over the top rope. They're both on the top rope. Finn's going for it. Finn's going to try to knock them both out. He misses. He's going for a dropkick. Misses. Goes through the middle rope.
Ooh.
Lands outside. Braun and Sammy look at each other, then look at Finn.
Not eliminated.
Finn's laying on the ground hurt. Then Braun and Sammy look at each other. Sammy goes for the kick.
Nice.
Braun Braun goes in for a clothesline. Sammy hits the kick, but it knocks him off too, eliminates them both.
And Finn
And
just happens to be win.
Finn gets back in the ring and he wins.
All right.
He's like, oh, okay, that worked out. They eliminate each other. I win the match.
Nice.
He's doing that, but then out of nowhere, back inside the ring, Bronson Reed lays him out.
Oh, Bronson, you sore loser.
Tsunami.
Unbelievable.
But right before he can hit a third tsunami on Finn, Sammy gets back in the ring and starts attacking him. Starts beating up Bronson. But then Braun comes in, and after Sammy knocked out Bronson, hits him with the spear.
Oh, come on.
And Sammy's down. So it just turns into this huge mess, and Braun ends up being the last one standing and holding up the title over all the other guys in the ring. Even though Finn ended up winning.
I don't know if I can handle this.
So Finn ended up winning the match, but it ended up being Braun that walked out of there with the championship.
Man.
So now we've got Eric Bischoff backstage, and he's excited to announce the newest addition to the Raw roster.
Who?
And in walks Logan Paul.
Oh, come on. Not that
he tells
Logan.
He tells Logan he's excited to start building him up as a megastar on Raw.
Of course,
and
Bischoff would align himself with Paul.
He expects Logan Paul to make a huge impact, and Logan says that he won't waste any time making that huge impact. So now we got the women's tournament, another first round matchup. We got Becky Lynch taking on Natty Neidhart. This is the Natty Neidhart that's in Bloodsport. She's hardcore. So she starts out tough, beating up Becky.
I like it.
Becky's the man. She's not running from her, but she's trying not to get destroyed by her. Then she ends up countering her, hitting the Bexploder. Then she ends up pinning her with the manhandle.
I like it.
Beats her 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch moves on in the next round of the tournament. Then we end tonight with we see Braun Breaker walking backstage, and he's got the title still. Finn attacks him from behind.
Nice, good job, Finn.
Finn's yelling at him, saying that's his title. They're brawling. Finn takes the title back. He's beating up Braun. All of a sudden, Bronson smokes him.
Oh, come on.
Out of nowhere.
Bronson's got to get a chill pill.
He just hates people, man. And he starts beating up Finn, but then Sammy comes out.
Nice.
And Sammy's attacking Bronson from behind, and he's attacking Braun. And they're all brawling out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, the camera pans, and out of the corner in the parking lot, AJ's taking out Seth still. They're still fighting. Seth's getting thrown on top of a car.
Jeez.
They're still fighting. So the security comes out, eventually breaks everybody up, and they finally get some control. Eric Bischoff screaming at everybody, "What are you doing?" And then he looks over, and AJ, the car that AJ threw Seth on, he broke the windshield, and Eric goes, "That was my car!" No!
Nice.
And AJ starts laughing. So then we go, and now we got the main event time.
All right.
We got the WWE title tournament semifinal match. This is a no DQ match. Damian Priest taking on John Cena.
I think I have an idea where this is headed.
So we got John Cena out there. It's a good match. They don't really get into super weapons much. Damian has a lot of respect for John.
Yeah, it's just more no countouts.
Back and forth. Damian ends up deciding to go get a chair.
Okay.
Near the end of the match. He's about to hit Cena with it, but he decides not to. He tries to go for a finisher. Cena counters. Hits the FU. But Damian gets his foot on the rope.
Ooh, but that didn't count as no DQ.
Well, the ref's an idiot. And he didn't think about that. He broke it up anyway. You can still get your foot on the rope.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Shut up. Anyway, moving on. Didn't think about it at the time. The ref's dumb. He made a mistake.
Yeah,
Leave him alone.
That happens.
Leave him alone. So anyway, so Cena's like, "Oh, you can't do that. There's no DQ." And he's like, "Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. An idiot." And Cena goes, "I know you are, but it's okay. I like you still." And so he goes for another one. Priest reverses it, hits him with the spinning clothesline. All of a sudden, Logan Paul's music hits.
Oh.
He comes out. He runs to the ring. Gets up on the apron. Stares down Priest. Priest goes to attack him, but Logan jumps off. And Priest is yelling at him, and Logan Paul backs up, and he turns around. He gets hit with the FU. Pinned 1, 2, 3.
Cena took
Logan Paul's
advantage?
laughing. Cena didn't even know what was going on. Cena just was like, "Hey, you got distracted. I'm hitting the FU. 1, 2, 3." And then Cena goes and then he sees Logan Paul, and he's like, "What are you doing here? What's happening?" And Logan Paul is walking away. He turns around. Cena's trying to figure out what's going on. Then all of a sudden, RKO Cena
Unbelievable, this guy.
with another RKO.
Somebody's got to put a
Laid
bell on
out.
him.
Cena is laid out again. And then Priest is getting up. RKO to
Oh, for the
Priest.
priest.
So both guys are laid out. Orton stands tall, ends another Raw, standing
Oh,
tall.
man.
Now we move back
This
on
guy.
to SmackDown.
I thought you were going with, in that backstage segment with Bischoff and everything, I thought you were going with Braun was walking back and he gives like a smiling glance and the camera pans and Bischoff is smiling back at him or something. Like it was all Bischoff's plan for him to walk away with the title.
Bishop's not that crazy yet.
I don't know.
He's
slimy.
more mad his car just got attacked.
He's slimy. All right, so SmackDown week number 3. I think this segment can only open with one thing, and that is Kevin Owens' music hitting. He storms down to the ring, he grabs a mic, and he's yelling about how he's been disrespected for far too long in this company. He gets these championship opportunities at the Rumble, but he never really is fighting for titles.
Mm-hmm.
He's furious, and he wants to be the world champion, and he's so mad that he wasn't chosen in that triple threat ladder match a couple weeks ago.
Yet.
What?
He hasn't even had a match.
I know. He's just been beating people up and talking trash. And as he's yelling and ranting and raving, we get the yeet music hitting. Jey Uso comes down to the ring, but everyone's going crazy, but not Jey. Jey's in a serious mood tonight. He means business. No yeeting for him. He sprints to the ring. He starts going after Kevin Owens. They're fighting. They're brawling. Kevin might even get a little bit of a cut on his forehead, maybe bleed a little bit.
Oh, some color.
Regal and security come down to the ring to separate. Regal's furious. He's tired of people fighting on his show, and he says, "If you two want to fight, then let's do it right now."
Maybe we shouldn't be a general manager of a wrestling show.
And Jey, so the first match is Uso versus Kevin Owens. They just keep fighting. The bell rings. They don't care. They're fighting. Mm-hmm. Kevin takes control. He starts really beating up Jey. He controls much of the match. He's hitting big moves. He's really working over Jey. But Jey keeps kicking out. He keeps getting up. He keeps fighting. Kevin's getting frustrated. He's starting to realize that he doesn't know what he's going to do to take down Jey. Jey just keeps getting up. But Jey eventually gets the advantage because Kevin got frustrated. He hits a super kick, the Uso splash, 1, 2, 3, Jey beats Kevin Owens.
Whoa.
Kevin he got too distracted by getting frustrated. He didn't know how to beat Jey.
Embarrassing.
So after everybody's eating in the crowd, we go backstage. Regal's back in his office. He's calmed down after yelling at Kevin Owens. And here comes Dom and Liv storming into the office. And Dom's yelling at Regal. He's working him up because of how Regal allowed LA Knight to slap him last week. And for making that match for tonight, Regal... Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, what did I write? Oh, Regal made a match for LA Knight and Dom. I forgot to mention that part. Sorry.
Oh, that helped.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself. After Dom was yelling at Regal, Regal made the match with LA Knight if he wants to get back at him.
That was the same ref that messed up the match. Idiot.
And so Regal tells Dom that he shouldn't be running his mouth because that's what happens when he runs his mouth is he has to live up to those words, and now he's got to go fight LA Knight. So he says, "Go get ready for your match." And LA Knight's music hits. We get LA Knight versus Dominic Mysterio with Liv Morgan. Mm-hmm. So LA Knight takes control. He's beating down Dominic. He's putting the boots to him. But Dom gets some good shots in every now and then. But LA Knight's really controlling this match. He goes for the BFT, but he hits it. And as Dom's down, Liv gets on the apron and she distracts LA Knight. She's yelling at the ref. She's yelling at him. LA Knight gets distracted by her and goes over to yell at her and say, "Get off the ring" and stuff. And that's long enough for Dom to recover, kick Knight into the ropes, hit the 619, the frog splash, 1, 2, 3, Dom wins, and he celebrates with Liv in the ring. Classic Dom.
Classic Dom.
So we go backstage. Cody's in the locker room. He's not doing well. He's upset. He can't believe that he lost to Oba.
I can't either.
He should have he in his mind he should have won. He's off his game. And who else but CM Punk walks in. And he's got a smile on his face. He's happy since he won the world title. He's in a good mood. And he walks up to Cody and he tells Cody that Oba was just the better man. Cody didn't have it. So Cody takes offense to that. He stands up, gets into Punk's face, and he tells him, Oba's a great wrestler. And he was the better man that night. But the next time, he's going to be the better man. And he tells Punk that Punk knows how it would go if Cody and Punk faced off.
Oh.
And Punk, he smiles, and then Cody leaves. And Punk's just left smiling, thinking that Cody is kind of crazy for saying that.
I think Cody is crazy.
So we move to our third match, Obafemi versus Austin Theory. Theory's a little bit more prepared this time. He knows that Oba's his opponent, but it's still not enough to take down Oba. Oba is a menace. Theory's trying to hit him with his finish. He can't get him up for the 8-count down. Oba reverses it, hits the fall from grace, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit more of a substantial match than the first time they fought, but Oba still wins.
Mm-hmm.
But then, as Oba's in the ring, he's celebrating, he got his arm raised. We hear the music of Jacob Fatu.
Whoa.
And Jacob Fatu stands
He's
atop
on the roster.
he stands on the top of the entrance ramp. The crowd's going nuts because we haven't seen Jacob yet. And it's just a straight up stare down. They're staring just bullets into each other. Oba's not shaking, Jacob's not shaking. It's just a classic meat on meat stare down.
You got a thing with meat.
Oba doesn't flinch. And then we cut to commercial. When we come back, we've got Austin Theory walking backstage.
Oh God.
He's holding his neck, he's upset, he's feeling the pain, and he walks up to Ludwig Kaiser. He finds him in the back. He starts talking to him about how it's unfair he's been treated. He needs things to change and change fast. And he's going through all this stuff. While in the background, Uncle Howdy is seen stalking him from the shadows again.
Come and get a life.
He doesn't have his family anymore.
Get a life.
We go to our fourth match. Liv Morgan and the IC champion Roxanne Perez versus the team of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
You haven't crowned your women's champion yet, have you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just the women's IC champ.
Yeah, I knew that.
So Liv and Rhea start the match off. Rhea takes control. She's the bigger, stronger one of the two, so she's dominating Liv. She's tagging Io. They're keeping each other fresh. They're working over Liv a little bit. Liv's able to get Roxanne to tag in, but Io and Roxanne are going after each other. We get deeper into the match. Liv takes Io outside by throwing her into the barricade. After they're outside, she throws her in the barricade, takes Io out of the match for a little bit. Rhea gets distracted. She sees Liv doing that because Rhea and Roxanne are the legal participants. So Rhea gets distracted by Liv doing that. Roxanne goes to the Pop Rocks, hits it on Rhea. 1, 2, 3. Liv and Roxanne win. What an upset against Rhea.
I didn't see that coming.
Man, Liv Morgan is hot right now.
Okay. Goodness.
We go backstage. Regal's in his office, and he's got an announcement to make. He's announcing that at Elimination Chamber, the WWE Tag Team Championships will be decided. It'll be DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Street Profits versus Fraxium.
Makes sense.
In another ladder match.
Shocker. What Regal's got to think about title match ladder matches.
You gotta love a classic ladder match. So the crowd goes crazy for that.
Somebody's favorite ladder matches. Even though your first one was basically a TLC, and you do.
It only had one table, and the chair. You could argue the chair was even used.
Uh-huh.
So the main event segment is not a match. It's going to be a segment. CM Punk's music hits, and we finally get to see CM Punk in front of the crowd with the championship for the first time.
I got a little worried about which song you were singing there.
Oh, what did you think I was singing?
Let's just say that it's banned.
It's banned.
I got a little worried that you were singing a band song there.
Oh, I don't know.
A little little toothless aggression. I got a little scared there for
Oh
a second.
no. It was just cult of personality.
I saw a burning elbow in my head for an elbow for a second
So
there. I was a little concerned.
Punk comes down to the ring. He's been all smiles these past 2 weeks since he won the world title. He couldn't be
I
happier.
hate that. I hate that.
He grabs the mic and he's talking about when he came back to WWE, he had one goal in mind, and that was to win the world championship. And he did that. And now he doesn't really know where to go next. What does he do now? He doesn't. Who is
I
he
hope.
now that he's the world champion? He knows one thing. He's going to be a fighting champion. So he keeps talking about how people doubted him when he came back. They didn't believe in him. They thought he'd be a locker room cancer. He proved them all wrong. He's the world champion. Everybody loves him. He's all good. And then it's the dun dun dun. Oh, dun dun dun. Oh, Roman Reigns.
Put your ones up.
Oh, I got it in here. I wrote it in the script. The crowd throws the ones in the air. Roman walks to the ring. Takes him 7 minutes. He walks to the ring. He grabs a mic and he tells Punk basically along the lines of fine speech. He says, "It was a nice story seeing Punk finally gain the world title after all these years and all this disrespect that he calls him that he's had." And he says, "Is a nice story, but the tribal chief's back." So he's gonna take control. He's gonna take back control of SmackDown. He's gonna take the world title. But then all of a sudden, out of the corner of the eye, Kevin Owens storms the ring.
Oh, great.
Kevin Owens attacks Punk and Reigns, hitting them both with pop-up power bombs and leaving them both laying in the ring as he stands tall.
He couldn't even beat Jey Uso. What are we doing here?
What?
He couldn't even beat Jey Uso.
I know. That's why he's even more furious. So he beats up Punk. He hits them both with pop-up power bombs, lays them in the ring, and he stands tall
stunners?
as SmackDown. Oh, he maybe hits a stunner every once in a while.
Yeah,
Maybe on Roman,
stunner.
he hits a stunner. And then the show ends with Kevin Owens again standing tall.
We got a lot of heels standing tall to end shows.
I like that. That's a good finish. Back to Raw week 4.
Okay. We are back. Raw week 4. We're going to start out with some unfinished go-home show for New Year's Revolution. We're starting off the show with some unfinished business. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
Nice.
They start out just straight up brawling. Throwing punches, crazy suplexes, back and forth match. Sammy's going for the haluva kick, but gets speared. Braun looks like he's going to win. Sammy just kicks out. Sammy's he's trying to take out Braun, but Braun's just too strong for him. He keeps throwing him around.
He is.
But then he dodges Braun's spear in the corner. Braun hits the post, and then Sammy hits the haluva kick. But all of a sudden, Logan Paul comes out.
No.
And he comes in the ring, and he's trying to distract Sammy. But Sammy grabs him and starts attacking him and throws him in the ring. And then he turns around and gets speared by Braun.
Nice.
And Braun's getting ready to go for the finish, but he helps Logan up first. And out comes Damian Priest.
What?
Damian Priest makes a save. He takes out both guys. Braun and Logan. The ref waits for the bell. It's a no contest.
Ugh.
So then Damian's taking him out, but then Braun hits him from behind. Damian's trying to take out Logan. Sammy's taking out Braun. It's a huge brawl. They get broken up. Sammy throws out Braun. Damian throws out Logan. They run away.
Man.
It's Sammy and Damian standing tall in the ring to end it. But just a crazy little brawl to start out the night.
That is crazy.
Then we go to the semifinal match. So Eric Bischoff comes on the stage. He announces that because of what happened with the Jade and Bailey match, that somebody's getting a bye into the next round.
Mm.
So he's decided that Charlotte Flair is moving on to New Year's Revolution in the title match for the Women's WWE Championship, and that Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch are going to compete right now to see who will go on to face her.
Whoa.
So we got Tiffany Stratton versus Becky, a little back and forth. Tiffany's trying everything, but Becky's just got that, experience advantage. She keeps stopping everything Tiffany's trying to do. Goes for the moonsault. goes over, lands on her feet. Becky moves, but then hits the Beck Exploder out of nowhere and pins her 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Then we hear Charlotte's music. Charlotte comes out to the stage, does the title around the waist motion, points at Becky. Becky points at her, says she's going to be the champion. So now we have for New Year's Revolution, we have a match set. We have for the first ever Women's WWE Championship, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair going at it.
Man, crazy match.
Then we go backstage and we got an interview. Seth's getting interviewed, Seth Rollins, and he's talking about how he's so sick and tired of AJ thinking that he can do whatever he wants around here, and that he's trying to take every advantage he can get. And he said that he's the one that should be in the main event. He's the one that should be going on to New Year's Revolution for the championship. Facts. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, AJ attacks Seth. And they're brawling, fighting backstage, back and forth, beating each other up. AJ throws Seth into the sound equipment that's back there. Seth hits him with a super kick out of nowhere. They're still fighting everything. They get broken up. Seth's getting pulled away by security. AJ gets pushed back. He's yelling at Seth. He's telling him that it's not over between the two of them. They're going to take him out. AJ turns around. Claymore out of nowhere.
What?
Drew hits the Claymore. The security freaks out. They're like, what the heck? AJ's out cold. The security tries to get Drew out of there. He tells AJ that he's a little too big for his britches and that he shouldn't come out here and think he can do whatever he wants. And Drew gets taken out, and then we end with AJ laid out on the floor. So AJ's not having the best luck lately.
I don't like it.
Kind of getting taken out. So then we go out to the ring, and we've got a World Tag Team #1 Contender match. We got the New Day taking on the War Raiders. We get the classic tag match here. Nice, easy. The War Raiders using their power against New Day. We get them. Then the War Raiders are getting ready to hit their tag move. I always forget what it's called. Their tag finish.
Who?
Then the War Raiders.
I think they call it. What do they call it? I don't remember. They hit their finish.
Yeah, they're going for the finish, but they have Kofi, but Woods distracts. What's his name? Ivar distracts him. Then Kofi rolls up Eric and pins him 1, 2, 3. Quick pin.
Wow.
New Day's moving on. New Day, Lucha Brothers, New Year's Revolution for the tag titles. The next thing we got going on is Finn Balor's Intercontinental Championship celebration. He comes out, says, yeah, he didn't win in the most dominating fashion, but he's still the Intercontinental Champion. He's happy that he got the title, and he's happy that he took care of Braun Breaker last week to get the title back. He's going to be the Intercontinental Champion. All of a sudden, raised up from the stage, Aleister Black.
Oh, no.
He says that it was embarrassing that Finn even has the championship belt, that he doesn't deserve it. He got taken out in that Battle Royal last week, and it wasn't a fair match to determine a champion. He wants a shot at the title. Then we hear Solo's music hit, and Solo comes out.
Taking it all.
Solo says that he deserves to be the champion. He has the bloodline to be a champion, and he should be the one that takes Finn Balor's title away from him. And while all three of those guys are arguing, Bronson Reed comes out in the ring, lays out Finn again.
Oh, my God.
Takes him out. Two tsunamis.
Put him behind
lays
bars.
Out Finn again. Eric Bischoff comes out, and Black and Solo both run down to the ring, and they start attacking Finn and trying to attack each other. And Eric Bischoff comes out and says that if they want to all fight so bad that at New Year's Revolution, they're going to have a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship.
Ooh, okay.
It's going to be Finn, Black, Solo, and Bronson Reed.
All right.
So then we move on to the #1 contender match for the Women's U.S. title. Tiffany Stratton's on commentary. She's excited to defend the title at New Year's. She's excited to see who's going to win. It's going to be a rematch, Jade versus Bayley.
Okay.
So they had that little bit of a mishap in the actual women's WWE title tournament. So now they get a chance to go for the U.S. title gold. So it's another back and forth match. Bailey's using her veteran ability against Jade, but Jade's hitting her with the power moves. Jade sets her up for a superplex, takes her up to the top, hits the superplex on Bailey, but on the reverb of it, Bailey's legs grab Jade's legs.
Oh no.
Double pin. 1, 2, 3. They pinned each other.
Oh, I can't believe this.
So it's a draw.
Another draw.
So it's a draw. So Bischoff comes out and says, "This is starting to get ridiculous,
Yeah.
girls. What are we doing? Somebody's got to beat somebody." So we're going to find out who the better woman is at New Year's Revolution. Triple threat match. Tiffany, Jade, Bailey. See who's the winner is. Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win.
So then we cut to the back, and Braun and Zayn are brawling in the backstage. And then Priest comes out of nowhere taking out Braun with a trash can. And then Logan Paul comes out, steel chair right to the trash can in Priest's face.
Oh.
Knocks him down. And then Sammy hits the haluva kick to Logan Paul right in the steel chair. But then out of nowhere, Braun Breaker has a street sign right to Sami Zayn's
Street
head.
sign.
And then the security comes out. Breaks it up. Eric Bischoff says he's tired of these backstage brawls. If you guys want to fight with weapons, we're going to fight. It's going to be a street fight. Logan Paul, Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn and Damian Priest at New Year's Revolution in a street fight.
Nice.
Somebody's going to go down. Somebody's going to be not be able to get out of that match.
I thought Regal struggled with controlling his show. You got
Bischoff's
people
sick of this
attacking
bullcrap that's happening. All these backstage brawls is getting ridiculous. So then we go to the ring. We have a one-on-one match. We have The Miz taking on Rey Mysterio.
Nice.
Nice couple vets going at it. Back and forth. Rey tries to hit the 619. Miz dodges. Miz goes for the skull crushing finale. Rey dodges it, spins him out. Miz hits the big boot on Rey. All of a sudden, R-Truth's music hits.
R-Truth? Ron Cena?
He runs to the ring. Miz is so confused. He's like, "What are you doing?" R-Truth gets in the ring. He grabs Miz by the head and throws him over the top rope. And Miz goes down. R-Truth's acting like he just won. He thinks he's in the Royal Rumble. But it's not even the Royal Rumble time.
He thinks he's in the Rumble.
So he's like, "What happened? I thought I was winning." Miz gets back in the ring. Hits Truth with the skull crusher finale. Truth rolls out, but Mysterio from behind hits the drop kick, hits the 619, pins Miz 1, 2, 3,
right.
And then celebrates with R-Truth afterwards.
Nice, good guys.
And they both throw Miz over the top rope and get him out of the ring. And R-Truth's still confused. He thought he was in the Rumble.
He thought he's in the Rumble.
He thought he was in the Rumble. So that's okay, Truth. So then we go down and we got the main event time. The contract signing.
All right, here we go.
Bischoff's in the ring. He's standing in the ring. He's got the table set up, the classic table. And before we bring the two guys out, I have one more announcement about New Year's Revolution to make. We're going to have this title match between John Cena and Randy Orton, but we're going to need a new number one contender for the Royal Rumble. So I've decided to make a WWE number one contender match between AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre.
Ooh.
To see who will walk out of there to
Some
face the winner of the first ever WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble. So then he invites Cena, invites Orton out. They're both standing there.
At least Cena won't get hit from behind this time.
Orton tells Cena that he's sick and tired of this crap that Cena's been pulling, trying to get sympathy. He says Cena's a fake. He's a joke.
A fake.
And Cena knows that Orton's better than him. He always has been better than him. Always will be better than him. If you want to create a pro wrestler from scratch, you're creating Randy Orton. And Cena says it's not about that. It's about the hustle. It's about the loyalty. It's about the respect. It's about caring for the fans. It's about doing what's right. And it's about being what this company needs to be a champion.
Yeah.
He says, on Sunday, I am going to be the champion that this company needs me to be. And I'm going to take you out. And I am going to take this title through this farewell tour, until I leave, I am going to be the champion of this company. He signs a contract. Orton signs a contract. Orton tries to go for the RKO at the table.
He's not
Pushes
behind
him
him
out.
anymore.
Orton runs, gets out of the ring. Cena stares him down, does the "you can't see me." And then all of a sudden, Bronson Reed comes
Oh my,
out,
this guy.
hits Cena from
You gotta be
behind,
kidding me with this guy.
puts Cena on the table, hits a tsunami. Orton comes in the ring, laughing at Cena. Bronson Reed gets out of there. He just does it for the fun of it. He's out of there.
This guy.
Orton's laughing.
He's not my guy.
Cena's laid out. Cena's trying to get out of the table. And Orton hits the RKO.
Oh,
Puts Cena down. And Orton stands tall. Classic Orton pose as the show closes. Now we're on to SmackDown Week 4.
unbelievable. I noticed that you went with Sunday for your paper. I said Saturday in one of mine upcoming, I think.
Oh, dude. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I know. I just thought it was
I'm
fun.
used to the Sunday.
Yeah, me too, but I said Saturday, and I think it's coming up here soon. All right, so SmackDown Week 4, SmackDown opens, and Cody Rhodes' music hits. Dun dun. Wrestling only has, or wrestling has more than one Royal fan, whatever it is.
Whoa!
Not that music.
The smoking mirrors to the... Oh, sorry.
No. So the American Nightmare walks to the ring. You can tell something's off because he doesn't have that same demeanor. He still did the whoa, but he didn't do it as enthusiastically as he normally does. He's just off. And he grabs a mic and he doesn't say what he want to talk about. He just says he doesn't know what to do. He's failed the fans.
It sucks.
He feels like he feels like he can't seem to win. He can't win anymore. He can't win right now. He lost to Oba. He's down in the dumps. He doesn't know where to go from here. And all of a sudden, Chad Gable's music hits.
Ew.
And Chad Gable comes down to the ring, and he interrupts Cody and questions why Cody feels the way that he feels. Because at least he's been on TV. Gable's only had one match. But at least Cody's been on TV every week. And Gable keeps saying that he's been the one who doesn't get any opportunities. He's been the one that's been disrespected. He's been the one that doesn't know where to go in the career anymore because he doesn't get those opportunities. He's got frustrations with how he's being used and all this. He should get that last spot in the chamber. He wants that last spot in the Elimination Chamber. He doesn't think Cody deserves it because Cody's saying he doesn't know what to do. So Gable thinks he should get it. Cody says, enough, like he normally does. And he tells Gable to stop complaining or do something about it. And then Regal's music hits.
Complaining, Cody? That's what I'm saying.
Regal's music hits. He comes down to the ring, well, to the apron, or to the entrance ramp. And he says that he knows one way to decide who's going to take that final spot in the Elimination Chamber. Tonight, Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable. Winner gets the last spot in the chamber. Just then, Gable tries to attack Cody from behind because Cody's looking at Regal. And tries to go for the chaos theory. But Cody changes, reverses, hits the crossroads. Down goes Gable, and Cody celebrates with the crowd. Who's going to get that last spot in the chamber, though?
I don't know.
We go backstage, and we see the
MFTs
MFTs talking. Interesting.
Stop it.
All four are yelling at each other because they're confused on what to do without Solo. Solo's gone. He's not on SmackDown. We don't know what to do.
We're winning Intercontinental titles.
And then all of a sudden, JC Mateo steps up and he quiets them down. And he says, they're going to be fine without Solo. They don't need him. They never did need him. All they needed was each other. And the others seem to be okay. They seem to agree. We don't know for sure if they're on Mateo's side or not, but they seem to be agreeing with him. We go to our first match. It's Rhea, Io, and a mystery third member versus Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer, and Asuka.
Ooh.
The heels are in the ring, and Rhea...
Stephanie's a heel?
Tweener.
You can't just make everyone a tweener.
It's just the prophets.
It's
just the prophets and Stephanie.
You just said the heels are in the ring, and then I say Stephanie's a heel, and you say
but she's kind of like, she's not a heel. She's more she doesn't really like Io that much, but she's like respectable to them. Liv and Asuka are downright dastardly.
Okay.
But Stephanie, she's kind of just siding with them because she's not going to side with Io.
Okay. What's Chad? Tweener.
No, Chad's a
That's
heel.
Cody. Cody, tweener.
You'll know. I'll tell you when
Okay.
who's a tweener.
Okay.
So the heels are in the ring. Rhea and Io come down, but they don't have their third member. The third member does. It's just 2-on-3. So Liv's making fun. She's laughing. She's saying you don't have a third member because nobody actually likes you.
China.
And just then, AJ Lee's music hits. Light it up. And she comes skipping down to the ring.
Don't.
What?
Please don't.
AJ's skipping down to the ring. The crowd's going crazy. Liv's stunned. She couldn't believe that AJ's here. So now we have a match. Now we have a 3-on-3 match. AJ and Liv started off. AJ's going after her. She's getting quick offense, but Liv turns it around. She takes her to the corner and starts beating her down, and they're subbing in and keeping everybody fresh and beating her in the corner. AJ's really getting worked on. But AJ finally is able to get out of it, knock away Asuka, knock away Liv, and she goes for the hot tag. She gets Rhea in, and the momentum changes. Rhea cleans house. She goes after everybody. We go deeper into the match. Rhea gets Liv, hits her with the Riptide as Io and AJ are taking out Stephanie and Asuka outside the ring, and Rhea pins Liv 1, 2, 3. Rhea, Io, and AJ win.
Nice.
Nice little face victory. We go backstage for Regal in his office. And who but Oba Femi walks in. And Regal tells Oba that Jacob does not like him, and he's looking for him. He wants a fight. And Oba says he doesn't concern himself with the non-threats like Jacob Fatu. Just then, Fatu storms in the office, and he starts assaulting Femi in Regal's office. They're beating each other down. They're knocking paintings off the wall and the posters and everything. They're going crazy. The plant's flying. The plant is flying off the desk. Everything's going crazy.
What about the tea?
It's a backstage monster fight, and you got they're going crazy.
Meat.
No, it's not. It's a meat match, but we'll get to that.
It's meaty.
It's meaty.
Yeah.
Big meaty men slapping meat. So they turn this into a backstage war zone. Eventually, they end up in the parking lot. They just fight through the entire arena. Oba gets the upper hand, and just when they get on top of a car, just when Oba's about to put Fatu through the car with the fall from grace, Regal's able to get him under control, stop him, and tell him that he can have Fatu at the chamber in a street fight if he stops right now. So Femi reluctantly agrees. He puts Fatu down. Well, he slams him down, but he puts him down, and he gets off the car and walks away. Hectic start. Our second match is Fraxium versus the Prophets. Frazier and Dawkins are starting off. They're going after each other. Dawkins is hitting some good moves. He tags in Montez, and Montez is getting the advantage. Street Profits have most of the match in control. We get deeper into the match, and as Montez and Axiom are going after each other, DIY comes out, and they start distracting both teams because they don't like either team. So they're distracting both teams. Ciampa and Gargano taking out both of them. Then the Guns come out, and they start beating out DIY on the outside of the ring.
Oh.
While the match is still going on in the ring. Axiom ends up hitting the golden ratio on Angelo Dawkins, or on Montez Ford, excuse me, but Dawkins breaks up the pin. He grabs Axiom, hits the pop-up spine buster, and Montez hits the frog splash. 1, 2, 3, the Profits win, and then they don't even wait for the bell to ring. Now all four teams are fighting. Now we got a huge, massive brawl in the ring and outside the ring. Security comes down, and they eventually separate everybody, but nobody's happy. Everybody hates each other.
Mm-hmm.
We go backstage, and we get Austin Theory.
No.
Everybody's favorite Austin Theory.
No.
He goes to Regal's office, and he tells him that he thinks he's being followed. He doesn't know by who, but he feels this presence that he's being watched and he's being followed. And Regal has no idea what he's talking about. He doesn't know what's going on. Just then, the lights turn off in the office. And when they come back on, Theory's gone. Regal's just standing there by himself. And he's confused.
Kidnapped.
Theory got taken.
Theory napped.
Theory napped. We go back to the ring. It's a women's Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match. Lyra Valkyria versus Julia. It's a classic match.
Okay.
Classic match. These two are some of the best women's wrestlers in the company right now. It's an amazing match. It's fantastic. They're hitting big moves. Lyra's hitting big moves. Julia's hitting big moves. Eventually, we get Lyra hitting Julia with the Nightwing. 1, 2, 3. Lyra is the #1 contender.
Okay. I can do that. I can
The
see
fourth match of the night is a couple of teams we haven't seen yet for the first time. American Made versus Legado del Fantasma.
that. Ooh, this is a
American
border
Made controlling most of the match. The Creed brothers, Brutus and the fat one. I forget what his name is.
war. Julius?
Julius. Yes, Julius is his name. They control most of the match. They're dominating Legato from bell to bell. They're hitting him with the Brutus ball. 1, 2, 3. American Made wins. And as they're celebrating, here come the MFTs.
Oh, God.
And the MFTs start beating them down, asserting their dominance. JC Mateo standing in the middle. He's asserting the dominance of the MFTs. We go
He's so
backstage.
tiny.
What?
He's so tiny.
He is tiny. He's like a ball. We go backstage and we see Ludwig Kaiser trying to search. He's been searching the whole arena for Theory. He has no idea where he went. The Regal told him that he disappeared and Kaiser's been searching for him. He can't find him. Eventually, he gets to a locked door. He's able to get it open, and it's a dark room with Theory just sitting in a chair tied to the chair. But there's a note on Theory, and the note reads, "See you Saturday, howdy."
Duty.
Whoa.
Howdy doody.
Whoa. Not howdy doody.
And
And that brings us to our main event. Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable. Winner gets the final spot in the Elimination Chamber. They have a great match. These are two of the best wrestlers in the men's division. Gable, we know the skill that he's got. Cody, we know the skill that he's got.
Time to pull a Triple H and shock us.
Oh man. After they're taking each other's moves, they're taking Chaos Theories and kicking out. They're taking Crossroads and kicking out. Cody Cutters, everything. Eventually, Gable hits a Chaos. He goes for a Chaos Theory, but Cody reverses into the Crossroads, just like the beginning of the night. Cody, 1, 2, 3. He wins. Cody finally gets his win.
You had your chance.
He's in he gets the final spot. As he's finally getting to have his hand raised, we see Jay, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Punk all eventually come out to the ring, and they all kind of just stare at each other menacingly in the ring, and nobody really wants to make the first move because then we're going to have chaos, and we kind of just fade to black as the show ends with all of them just tense in the ring, not knowing what's going to happen.
I assume that's all who's in the Elimination Chamber.
Yes, that's the chamber. Yep.
We never really established that they were all in the chamber.
I didn't want to make it too obvious. I kind of just wanted to. I mean, the guys that were in the main event feud were the guys that came out at the end here. So I thought in my head it made sense, but
I'm not saying it didn't make sense. I was just asking.
yes, but that's why I made it evident that there was only one spot left for Cody and Gable.
I see what you're saying.
So now we move on to New Year's Revolution.
Yes, now we're at New Year's. Before we start that, let's do a quick rundown of our pay-per-view
Yes.
cards.
Okay.
So since you're doing Saturdays, I'll let you go first.
Oh, okay. I've got the Women's World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber match with this is a vacant title for the first ever champion.
Are you going in order of your lowest to?
I was going by who's opening the match to who's main eventing.
Okay, I just checking.
So we got the vacant Women's World Championship and it being decided in the chamber. Mm-hmm. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Asuka, AJ Lee, Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay.
Then we've got Carmelo Hayes versus Pete Dunne for the U.S. Championship.
Okay.
We've got Austin Theory with Ludwig Kaiser versus Uncle Howdy.
Okay.
We've got WWE Tag Team Championship, also vacant. First champion going to be decided in a ladder match. DIY, Profits, Fraxium, and the Guns.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Roxanne Perez defending against Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, makes
We've
sense.
got Obafemi versus Jacob Fatu in a street fight. And then the main event, World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber, Punk defending against LA Knight, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Roman Reigns.
Okay. And for New Year's Revolution, we've got accidentally miscounted my matches. So we have a pre-show match,
Nice.
which is Bianca Belair teaming up with Naomi and Maxine Dupree versus Chelsea Green, Nia Jackson, Tamina.
Okay. Nobody's Mina.
Then we got first match on the card is WWE Intercontinental Championship. We got Finn Balor defending against Solo Sikoa, Aleister Black, and Bronson Reed. Then we got the World Tag Team Championships. We got the Lucha Bros defending against the New Day. We got the WWE Women's U.S. Championship. Tiffany Stratton defending against Jade Cargill and Bayley. Then we got the street fight between Logan Paul and Braun Breaker and Damian Priest and Sami Zayn. We got the WWE Women's Championship Tournament Finals. Charlotte Flair taking on Becky Lynch. The WWE number one contender match between Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and Drew McIntyre. And in the main event, the WWE Championship Tournament Finals, the champ John Cena versus the Viper Randy Orton. I'll let you go first since you're going to do the Saturday show.
Okay. I think it's funny that we both ended up with street fights.
Oh yeah, I know. I almost did a ladder match too, which is fun.
Nice.
It was close for the tag.
That tag team matches just are better than ladder matches.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. And now, WWE and SmackDown present Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber, the fireworks are going crazy. The pyro, Triple H spent a lot of money on the pyro for Elimination Chamber. It's going crazy.
It wasn't his money.
Yeah, it's not his money. So we get the opening match, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship, to be decided for the first time tonight. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Asuka, AJ Lee, Liv Morgan, and Stephanie Vaquer. So we get Io, Liv, AJ, and Asuka are going to be starting the pods, and Rhea and Stephanie will start the match.
Okay.
Rhea and Stephanie are back and forth for a while. They're hitting some good moves. They're going out to the outside of the ring on the little steel stuff and throwing each other into pods. Rhea's getting thrown into Io's pod and all kinds of stuff because Stephanie doesn't like Io. Mm-hmm. And then we get the first pod to open, and it's Asuka.
Whoa.
Asuka's first out of the pod. She goes after Rhea. Asuka, she's working over both Stephanie and Rhea because, I mean, she doesn't really like Stephanie that much, so she's taking them both out. There's no friends in the chamber.
No, every woman for herself.
Yeah. So we get Asuka beating down Rhea, and that's when the second pod opens, Io's pod.
Ooh,
and Io comes out, and she's like a ball of fury taking out Asuka because she's beating up Rhea. So it's Asuka and Io just attacking each other like crazy. Stephanie goes after Asuka as well, and she gets the devil's kiss in. And then we get what?
She needs to do that out on the floor.
Maybe she will. I don't know.
Ooh.
Or maybe she did that one on the outside. I don't know. So now the next pod opens. It's Liv Morgan's pod. And as she comes in, immediately hitting Asuka with an Oblivion on the outside area. 1, 2, 3. You can pin on the outside, can you? Do you have to roll in to the ring?
It's anywhere.
Okay, I thought so. Oblivion on the steel outside area. 1, 2, 3. Asuka first to be eliminated. Rhea starts attacking Liv, hits her with a Riptide, but Liv kicks out. Stephanie, she's too fresh. Stephanie battling Io as AJ Lee's pod opens, and now all the girls are in. She goes to help Rhea take out Liv. Stephanie climbs to the top of the pod and hits a corkscrew moonsault on a downed Io. 1, 2, 3. Io's gone.
Oh my goodness.
Rhea has no help. Well, AJ, but AJ gets thrown into the steel chains, and Liv hits an Oblivion on the chain floor and pins AJ. 1, 2, 3. AJ's gone. So now we just got Stephanie, Rhea, and Liv. Stephanie catches Liv with an SVB. 1, 2, 3. Liv's gone. Rhea and Stephanie are the final two, and they have an amazing one-on-one match. Undertaker, Shawn, Rumble-esque.
It's also amazing.
What?
I said, is it also amazing? Because you said amazing.
Oh, really?
Anyway, continue.
Whatever. They have an amazing
There you go.
one-on-one match inside the chamber, near fall after near fall, until Rhea catches Stephanie with a final riptide from the top of the pod.
Oh God.
Yeah, riptide off the pod.
I don't know if that's good for either of
I
them.
don't know if it is either, but it happened. 1, 2, 3. Rhea is the new world champion.
Ooh.
She celebrates in the ring as the pod or as the chamber ascends to the rafters, but Stephanie stands up and she's holding her ribs after taking that riptide, and she extends her hand, and Rhea pauses for a moment, and she accepts it. She shakes her hand back, and we get a nice respectful moment as Rhea
Good
wins the
job,
world
guys.
championship.
Good job.
So we go backstage. William Regal's in his office when Austin Theory and Ludwig Kaiser come in. And he's
Great.
freaking out. Theory's terrified of Howdy after being kidnapped.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what to do. And Regal, he's telling Regal that he can't face him. He can't fight him. And then the lights flicker. And Theory freaks out. And him and Kaiser sprint out of the office. And then the camera pans over and it shows Hornswoggle. It was the one who flicked the switches and freaked out Theory.
Can this Hornswoggle talk or not talk?
No, this Hornswoggle just makes the noises.
Second
Second match of the night, U.S. Championship, Carmelo Hayes versus Pete Dunne. It's a classic match. You got two really good wrestlers. They had a couple battles in NXT. They know how to wrestle against each other. It's a throwback to NXT Black and Gold. It's a fantastic match. You got breathtaking near falls. You got high flying moves. You got amazing counters. Hayes is going for the nothing but net, but it's reversed by Dunn into a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Dunn wins the title and is the new U.S. champ.
What
And Carmelo Hayes needs medical attention afterwards. He's down.
just happened?
The pile driver took him out.
What just happened?
Carmelo Hayes won defense and he's done.
I was not expecting that.
And now he's on a stretcher and no Bronson Reed.
Hey, Bronson Reed comes out. Tsunami.
The third match of the night, Austin Theory with Ludwig Kaiser versus Uncle Howdy.
Ew.
As Uncle Howdy makes his entrance, it's a creepy entrance as it always is. It sans the rest of the White Six. But Theory doesn't want to wait. He wants to get this over with. He charges up the ramp to attack Uncle Howdy, and he starts beating him down. They're battling down to the ring, and Howdy gets the advantage. He throws Theory into the ring, and the match officially begins. Theory grabs the advantage from... No, I didn't say Siri. I said Theory. Theory grabs...
Theory. They're all Siri.
He grabs the advantage from Uncle Howdy and starts beating him down. And then Howdy gets the advantage back, but he gets distracted by...
Kaiser.
No. Hold on. I messed it up. Theory has the advantage.
That stupid ref.
Sorry, I read it wrong. Theory has the advantage, and he goes to distract the ref so that Kaiser can attack Howdy.
Okay.
Yes. So then Theory hits the A-Town down, but Howdy kicks out. He's got this supernatural strength.
Oh.
And Theory he's got this look on his face. He doesn't know what to stop. I didn't say Siri. He's got this just shocked look on. He doesn't know what to do. He can't believe that Howdy has this power. He's been kicking out all night. And then Kaiser gets caught eventually by the referee and gets tossed.
Oh, Kaiser.
Theory goes crazy. He's yelling at the ref. He's upset. He can't believe that he would throw out Kaiser. Just then he turns around. Howdy hits him with his sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. Uncle Howdy wins.
Yeah.
And he goes then as he like kneels down in front of him and does like the arms out thing that he does. And then the lights go out and we move on to the backstage segment, which is Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion, in the locker room, taping up his wrists, putting the X's on him like he always does. When Jey Uso comes in. And Jey tells Punk good luck tonight, but he's not going to play nice when he gets into the chamber. And Punk says he wouldn't have it any other way, and Jey leaves. A little bit of tension.
A lot of tension.
Our fourth match of the night is the WWE Tag Team Championship. Gonna be decided for the first time tonight between DIY, the Street Profits, Fraxium, and Motor City Machine Guns in a ladder match. And it could be the best ladder match of the past decade.
Okay,
I
let's not get
mean,
carried
you
away.
got bodies getting tossed off ladders. You got people going through ladders. You got, I mean, high flying moves off top of ladders. It's insane. It is insane. Gargano and Sabin fly over the ropes. They're onto the Street Profits outside the ring. Who don't get hit. The Street Profits have ladders in their hands and they toss the ladders at Gargano and Sabin, who jump out on them.
Oh, goodness.
So they kind of like hit them midair.
Oh, man. That's dangerous.
Ciampa and Frazier, they go through a table on the outside. They're in the ring on a ladder trying to climb for the titles, and they get pushed off the ladder outside the ring through a table, so they're done. Alex Shelley gets taken out by the Profits, and Axiom
Shelley.
is taken out by Gargano. So now it's just the Profits who climb the ladders together, but Gargano tries to stop him. He tries to get in there, climb. He puts a ladder next to them and climbs that ladder. It's a smaller ladder. He climbs that one, and he tries to stop them from getting the titles. But the Profits push Gargano's ladder over. He falls out of the ring, and the Profits climb it together, pull the titles down, and they're the first ever tag team champions.
Wow.
Good for the Profits.
Very good for the Profits.
Our fifth match of the night, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Roxanne Perez defends against Lyra Valkyria. Roxanne being the heel, she gets the advantage and she controls the match. Lyra, she's getting worked. She's getting worn down. But she's a veteran. She's been wrestling for a while. She gets the advantage and takes control, hitting some huge moves, getting some big near falls, and she hits the Nightwing, but Roxanne's able to kick out at 2.999999999. Roxanne is reeling.
Close you can get.
I know. And then Liv Morgan comes down to the ring.
Oh, what's she doing?
She gets on the apron, distracts Lyra. Lyra kicks her off the apron. Liv falls to the floor, but Roxanne catches her with a Pop Rocks 1, 2, 3. Roxanne retains the title.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable. The dastardly Liv Morgan.
Ugh, she's always getting in people's business.
I know. And then we go to our third segment. William Regal is talking with Chad Gable, who still wants to be in the match. He's complaining about losing to Cody on SmackDown.
Yeah, he should have lost.
When Obafemi walks in.
Oh, goodness.
And he completely dismisses Gable. He walked right past and doesn't even acknowledge him.
It's like a fly.
Yeah, exactly. Gable tries to attack Femi, but Femi, he grabs Gable, puts him up in the fall from grace, puts him through Regal's desk.
Yes. Tea
So-
falls all over him.
And Regal yells at Femi to get out and get ready for his match because he's all upset that he destroyed his table. So we get our sixth match of the night, a street fight between Obafemi and Jacob Fatu.
Werewolf.
And this is about as big, meaty men slapping meat as you're ever going to get.
Ugh.
It's Oba, and they start destroying each other. From the moment the bell rings, they battle all across the arena, from the backstage area to the concession stands with the popcorn. It's
Give him a
crazy.
good popcorn spot.
It's crazy. Finally, they make their way back to the parking lot, to the scene of the crime, and Oba gets him in the same, he gets Fatu in the same position as he had him on SmackDown, and there's no Regal to stop him this time. He goes for the fall from grace, hits it on Fatu, shattering the windows of the car. The glass just bursts out like it's an explosion. That's how the hard of an impact he put Fatu down. The referee's out there. He determines Fatu can't continue. He can't get up. He's not even moving. He's got glass in his arm. He can't even move. So Oba wins by
TKO.
Fatu going out. TKO, whatever it is.
TKO, technical knockout. Boom.
Oba wins. And we move to our main event. The match everybody's been waiting for. The World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. CM Punk defends against LA Knight. Yeah. Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
Somebody's not walking out of there.
LA Knight, Jay, Cody, and Roman start in the pods, and Punk and Owens start the match.
Okay, makes sense.
Punk and Owens, they go after each other. Owens hates Punk for winning the world title and not even giving him a match
Who
for it.
doesn't? Who doesn't? Punk?
And it's a violent opening. They destroy each other. Punk starts bleeding. He's leaking.
Ooh, you got some color on your show.
Yeah. Jay's pod opens first and he goes after Kevin. Cody's pod opens a little bit later. He goes after Owens as well. Everybody's teaming up on Owens.
Good.
Jay and Cody are able to get a double team on Kevin, a super kick, a crossroads, 1, 2, 3, Kevin's out.
Oh, quickly.
It's deeper in the match.
Yeah, but still, first.
Yeah, still, not everybody's out of the pods yet.
Come on, Kevin.
So LA Knight's pod opens, and he goes after a bloody Punk.
Ooh.
Cody's able to hit a crossroads on Jay, because they've started battling now that Kevin's out. Cody hits a crossroads on Jay, 1, 2, 3, Jay's out.
Oh.
We get Roman's pod opens, and the air changes again, because now the real champion is in the ring.
No air.
Roman's pod opens. He clears it. He clears the chamber. Everybody's in the ring, and he throws them all out onto the steel stuff. Roman spears LA Knight. 1, 2, 3. Knight's gone.
Good.
Cody and Roman have an epic clash, similar to their WrestleMania 39 and 40 battles. But Roman eventually hits the spear. 1, 2, 3. Cody's out.
Oh.
And now we're down to Roman and Punk.
Just retire.
And they take each other to the limit. I mean, it's a legendary battle. Punk's got the blood coming down, but he's not giving up. He's throwing everything he has at the tribal chief. Punk eventually hits 3 GTSs and pins Roman 1, 2, 3. Punk retains the title.
Roman took a pin?
Roman took a pin.
Wow.
And as Punk stands bloody in the middle of the ring as the chamber ascends, holding the championship in the air, all of a sudden, a masked man gets in the ring.
Oh.
And a masked man takes down Punk.
Good.
What? And the show ends as the masked man stands over top of a bloody, beaten world champion.
Good.
Who could this masked man be?
I like this.
Wow. What a chamber.
Wow, what a chamber.
What a chamber. Now we move to New Year's
Put that
Revolution.
on the DVD box. Wow, what a chamber.
Maybe I will. Now we move to New Year's Revolution on Sunday. And now, WWE and Monday Night Raw present New Year's Revolution.
New Year's Revolution. Here we go. Okay, like I said, we start out with that pre-show match. Bianca Belair, Naomi, Maxine Dupree, Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, Tamina. Straightforward. Ends up with Bianca and Naomi kind of messing up their rhythm. Chelsea Green getting a quick pin. 1, 2, 3 on Naomi. Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, Tamina. Not much there. Nice little, just to get some girls on the card. Nice little match there on the pre-show. Started out with the hot opener. WWE Intercontinental Championship match. Finn Balor defends against Solo, Aleister Black, and Bronson Reed. And we get Finn starting out hot, hitting some drop kicks, some high-flying move. Bronson taking out double teaming guys. Solo and Aleister try to double suplex Bronson, but he suplexes both of them at the same time. Bronson is taking Finn out outside. He's trying to take Finn out for good. He puts Finn on the announce table. He goes to the ring apron to take him out. But just from behind, Solo hits the Simone Spike.
Nice.
On Bronson. Knocks Bronson out. Solo turns around. He's celebrating. Turns around right into the, what's he call it? Fade to black.
Yep, Fade to Black. Yep.
Fade to black.
Or Black Mass, either one.
Black Mass, whatever it's called.
Either company.
Right on Solo. Knocks Solo out. Finn had gotten up at this point. Finn gets up. Aleister falls on top of Solo. Finn hits him with the coup de grace.
Nice.
Right on top of Aleister and Solo.
Ooh.
And pins Solo. 1, 2, 3. Finn survives.
All right. He got his
Keeps
win.
the Intercontinental Championship. Actually earns it this time.
Nice.
Doesn't just get lucky.
Love it. Love it.
Earns it this time. And now Finn gets out of there with the title. Next up's the World Tag Team Championship. Lucha Bros versus the New Day. We got the Lucha Bros coming out. New Day's coming out. Starts out pretty good. Woods versus Pentagon. You got Pentagon hitting some of his classic moves. At one point, he gets him in the arm breaker, but Kofi comes in and breaks it up before he can break Woods' arm. Bunch of different moves. Ends up with Phoenix going for the 450 on Kofi. Kofi moves out of the way. Woods hits a rolling clothesline on Pentagon before he could get attack Kofi. And then Kofi ends up hitting Trouble in Paradise on Phoenix. 1, 2, 3. New Day.
Oh,
Take the titles from the Lucha
heartbreaker.
Bros. And now New Day are the new World Tag Team Champions.
That sucks.
Backstage, we see Randy Orton getting ready, putting on his knee pads, stretching, getting ready for his the first ever WWE Championship match that he's gonna have with Cena, and trying to psych himself up. Then we go back to the ring. We got the WWE Women's U.S. Championship. Tiffany Stratton defends against Jade Cargill and Bayley. Bayley and Jade are kind of focused on each other. Tiffany isn't doing a whole lot. She's kind of watching and waiting. It ends up with Jade starts taking everybody out, and then hits her. What's her finisher called again?
Who?
Jade.
Oh, it's called the.
I always forget.
I think it's just called Jaded. I think.
Jaded. That's right. That's what it is. Jaded on Bayley, but before she can pin her, Tiffany throws her out of the ring, pins Bayley. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany keeps her title.
That was a little slimy.
Yep, that's what she does. She's just trying to survive. Then we get the big street fight between Logan Paul and Braun Breaker and Damian Priest and Sami Zayn. It's crazy. They're brawling back and forth. Logan Paul ends up hitting a huge springboard dive on the outside on all three guys. Sami Zayn's hitting suicide dive on Braun Breaker. Priest ends up even jumping off the top rope, cross body on all three. It ends up with Priest trying to put Logan Paul through a table, but Logan dodges. It's like, so Priest is on the outside of the ring, Logan's on the inside. He's trying to suplex him through the table on the outside, but Logan gets out of it and moves, and Braun Breaker hits a spear, knocking Priest through the table. Then you got
Sami Zayn, like a rhino spear, like a gore through the table.
Like Braun hits Priest, who's on the apron.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So then he hit that, but then Braun turns around and Sammy hits him with the chair.
Nice.
And then he's going to go hit Logan Paul with the chair, but Paul dodges, and he hits Sammy with the super kick. And then he's going to set him up. He hits, what's he called when he does I don't even know how to describe it.
When he punches him?
Finisher. No, but he does the one finisher where he like has him like in a.
Oh, he hasn't done that for a while. I forget what he calls it.
I know. I can't remember what he calls it.
The pulverizer. The pulverizer.
Yeah. The pulverizer. He sets that up. Sammy dodges it, throws him, goes for the Lula kick, but Braun out of nowhere smokes Sammy with the spear, and Braun's busted wide open from that chair shot. Pins Sammy. 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul, Braun Baker walk out of there with the win in the street fight. Then we go backstage again. John Cena's getting ready. He's putting on his wristbands, getting ready, kind of shadow boxing a little bit, psyching himself up for this title match tonight. It's going to be the biggest match in Raw history. Then we go back to the ring. WWE Women's Championship Tournament Final. Charlotte and Becky are going to go at it. Classic match between the two. Becky hits Bexploder. Bunch of different stuff. She locks Charlotte in the arm breaker. But Charlotte reverses, tries to lock her in the figure 8. But Becky gets to the ropes. Back and forth. Charlotte eventually dodges, reverses out of the Bexploder, rolls her up, gets the quick pin. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte rolls out of the ring. First ever WWE Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Now we go into the WWE number 1 contender match. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and Drew McIntyre. We got Seth starting out hot, taking out AJ. Drew's watching in the corner. He doesn't care about either of them. He just wants to win the match. Back and forth. Drew ends up attacking Seth, attacking AJ, hitting some suplexes. Seth ends up hitting the super kick on Drew, knocks him out of the ring. It's down to AJ and Seth. AJ goes for the phenomenal forearm. Seth catches him, locks him in the pedigree. Out of nowhere, Drew hits the Claymore on Seth, knocks Seth out of the ring. Drew turns around. AJ gets him in the Styles Clash, hits the Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles is the WWE #1 contender at the Royal Rumble.
Let's go.
And now here it is. Here, the WWE Championship, first ever tournament finals. The champ, John Cena, taking on the Viper, Randy Orton.
He's a menace.
Eric Bischoff's in the ring with the title belt.
Oh, of course
he's going to watch from the apron. We got Cena, Orton. Orton comes out first. Cena comes out second. It's a back and forth match, classic between the two. Got Orton hitting every big time move out of the way, pinning John kicking out, makes the comeback, hits the 5-knuckle shuffle, goes for the FU, but goes for it, and then Orton hits the RKO out of the FU.
That's a classic.
Yep, love that spot. Orton goes for the pin. Cena just kicks out.
Nice.
Orton's setting up for another RKO. Goes for it, gets pushed off the ropes. Cena hits the FU. 1, 2, oh! Kicks out. Orton kicks out barely. You thought Cena was going to do it.
I thought it was over.
Cena's going for another FU. Orton reverses, goes for the RKO, misses it, but bumps into the ref.
Oh, no.
Hits the ref down in the corner.
Some shenanigans.
Turns around and just straight up low blow Cena. Cena's down. He can't get up, can't breathe. Orton finds his chance. He's going to go for the punt kick. Put Cena down. End this farewell tour early. He goes for the punt kick. Cena reverses it. Catches him in the STF. Oh, it goes on for like 5-6 minutes.
Nice.
Orton can't reach the ropes. He eventually has to tap out. Orton taps out. Cena wins the title.
Oh, the ref got back up?
Yeah, the ref got back.
Okay,
I mean, that was... He just kind of got knocked out in the corner.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He didn't like get taken out of the whole match. It was just enough so Orton could hit the low blow.
Okay, gotcha.
So then Orton's riling Payton in there, taps out. Cena ends up winning. Bischoff comes in, hands Cena the title. Cena holds the title up. Bischoff claps. Bischoff goes in for a handshake with Cena. Cena gives him a handshake and then hits the FU on Eric Bischoff.
His boss?
Knocks Bischoff out of the ring.
Wow.
The show ends with Cena celebrating, jumping in the crowd with the fans, holding the title up. John Cena is the first WWE champion and kicking off his farewell tour with the title belt.
Man, that's a little heelish from Cena. Bischoff didn't do anything. He just went for a friendly handshake.
Stop it. We know what Bischoff is. Cena's taking him out before he gets to him.
Man, two epic pay-per-views. 5 stars all around.
So now we're both in a pretty interesting spot. We got our champions crowned. We've got some good storylines started, and now we're heading to our first dual branded pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble. So we'll both have 4 weeks of Raw and SmackDown, and then we will have the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It will be
the road to WrestleMania.
2 Royal Rumbles, 30 men and 30 women, and then we will have 2 matches each at that pay-per-view. So we will be starting the build to the Royal Rumble on the next show.
Yeah, the road to WrestleMania begins.
Yep, I'm excited for your show. Was pretty crazy. I'm excited to see where you guys are going with what's happening on your show.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory is having some bad luck. So.
Yeah, he's getting kidnapped by Uncle Howdy.
So we'll see how that all turns out for him. But so we're in the January edition with a couple crazy champions, John Cena and CM Punk.
But
are leading our company. And a masked man taking Punk out.
Who could the masked man be? Twitter's going crazy trying to figure out who the masked man. They're analyzing the eyeballs.
Twitter is just happy Punk is hurt. That's all they care about. And that Cena's champion. So,
That's going to do it for the Just Book It January edition. I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like. If you are given your theories or thoughts, you can leave them in the comments down below. If you have any, like you want to play along with us with just booking your possible theories for what we're going off of, if you go off of what we have. So that's going to do it for us. We will catch you in the next Just Book It.
peace.